Hi everyone, FIFA Career Gems here. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. And if you like to keep up to date with the latest FIFA Career Mode hints, tips and news, then please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So welcome to today's video. It's a little tip on how to move clubs and take your best players with you to a different team in Career Mode. Now we all know you get a little bit bored after a few seasons in Career Mode. I am currently here in January 2024 with my Atletico Madrid Career Mode. I've won pretty much everything there is to win, but I also don't want to leave some of the youth academy players that I've graduated and made into absolute beasts behind at Atletico Madrid, and I also don't want to spend a lot of money to bring them with me during an expensive transfer. So the first thing to do is make sure you are in the January transfer window and then go ahead and browse some of the jobs that are available. I'm going to take the job with Lazio simply because they're not the biggest out of the clubs that are available, and they've also got a very nice kit. And it's very important that you're in the January transfer window because essentially you are going to transfer some players from your old club, in this case Atletico Madrid, over to your new club, in my case Lazio. So we know that we can release two players, so the first thing to do is release the best two players you can with the budget that you have available. So I'm going to release Lucero. He's a 94 rated centre back and he will cost me a massive £25.8 million to release. And the next one I'm going to release is an 88 rated right back called Sebastian Torres, who will cost me £3.2 million to release. Now the next thing to do is all the other players you want to bring with you is go into your contract negotiations as you would normally. And yes, that is Zinedine Zidane still as my manager in this Career Mode. Now what we're going to do now, I'm going to go into the release clause. They've already set an offer of £84.3 million for this release clause. We're going to counter that and go in with something stupidly low. So for the illustration purposes of this video, we're going to make the release clause £1, just one single pound. Stupidly, the agent will actually go for this, which is absolutely crazy considering they wanted £84.3 million as a release clause. But yes, they're willing to accept a £1 release clause. Now you need to repeat this process for every single player that you want to take with you from your old club, in my case Atletico Madrid, to your new club, and in my case that is Lazio. So I'm just going to scroll through now the players that I've set a £1 release clause for. It's the Egyptian winger, the new Mo Salah El Shami, 73 overall, now got a £1 release clause. Fabio Maldonado, who's got a £1 release clause, 79 overall striker. Stephen Adekunle, the Nigerian right winger, £1 release clause. Yago Campos from Mexico, 71 overall with a £1 release clause. Solomon Oliveira, 87 overall, now got a £1 release clause. Likewise with Arthur van den Broek, £1 release clause. So that is a £1 release clause set for every Youth Academy graduate who is available to negotiate a contract at this time. The rest of the players who aren't available to negotiate at this time will be kept on the shortlist in the transfer hub. So just to recap, I released my top 2 highest rated Youth Academy graduates and gave 10 others a £1 release clause, meaning when we move to Lazio we should be able to sign those players for £10 plus their wages. So the deal to Lazio has been signed, sealed, and let's move on to Serie A. So I'm now manager of Lazio in the January transfer window of 2024. And the first thing to do is go into the free agents and search for your players. So we knew that Lucero was a centre-back, so it's a matter of scrolling down and finding Lucero. And there you can see 94 rated, 22 years of age, centre-back from Spain. Add him to the transfer hub. Repeat that process for the other player who was released. In my case, he was a right back called Sebastian Torres. So we'll search for right backs in the free agents. And then we just scroll down and find Sebastian Torres. And he's got an 88 overall, 22 years of age, right back, 6'2" tall from Spain. Add him to the transfer hub. So now it's time to search for the players who've got that £1 release clause, and the easiest way of doing it is by searching via the team. So in our case that is Atletico Madrid, and scroll through the players and find the players that we gave that £1 release clause to. Like I've mentioned previously, there are a few Youth Academy graduates who we couldn't negotiate a new contract with, but they were put on the shortlist anyway to hopefully strike a deal up with them in the not too distant future. And obviously the players with a £1 release clause, very easy to spot. So under the release clause it simply says £1. So it's a matter now of scrolling through all the players who you want to bring with you to your new club and adding them to your transfer hub. And I'm not really decimating Atletico Madrid by signing some of their first team stars like Mbappe, Leroy Sané, Donnarumma or Thomas Partey, etc. What I'm doing, I'm just taking with me to my new club the Youth Academy graduates from Atletico Madrid that I've worked so hard to develop over the last 5 seasons. And the first 2 players to join the revolution at Lazio is Lucero and Torres, the 2 players that are released from Atletico Madrid, and they both signed for Lazio on a free. And now it's time to move on to the players with those £1 release clauses. We'll start off with Maldonado. And it simply says here that the club isn't willing to sell this player, but you can pay his release clause of £1 to start negotiating with the player directly. And we repeat this process for every single player that you've set those £1 release clauses for. In our case, we set 10 players with a £1 release clause. So in theory, these deals should only cost me £10 plus the player wages. I know this is a little bit of a cheat. I prefer to think of it as bending the rules in our favour. And it also adds a fresher dimension to a career mode that might start to feel a little bit stale, just like this one did for me. I wasn't using the Youth Academy graduates as much as what I should have been over in Spain, but at Lazio I will be building my career mode around them. So that is the 10 Youth Academy graduates who we signed for £1 each plus their wages, as well as the 2 that we bought in on a free contract to start this new Youth Academy graduate revolution here at Lazio. Now I understand that this process will divide opinion, and this video will probably get mixed reviews because a lot of people will look at this process like a bit of a cheat, but personally I like to think it's bending the rules in our favour. The game is pretty much broken Youth Academy wise anyway, and it means that I can continue to use the players that I've trained up from the Youth Academy in Atletico Madrid in a new chapter of the same career mode. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you found it helpful, I hope you found it enjoyable, and all that remains to say is thank you so much for watching this video. Please tune in next time. FCG out.